Welcome back to Movie Recaps. Today I will show you an action-adventure film from 2015, titled Chronicles of the Ghostly Tribe. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. Many times through the years, strange things have been found in China during various excavations, from bones that don't belong to any known creature, not even dinosaurs, to thousand-year-old bodies with the skin and flesh still intact. One of the scientists involved is Professor Yang Chelin, who in 1978 inaugurates Post 749 in the Kunlun Mountains, a special team dedicated to specifically finding out the secret behind all these mysterious discoveries. It is now 1979, and Hu Bai-yi is one of the many soldiers working hard in the excavation. The job is exhausting and he often falls from sheer fatigue, but the professor's daughter Yang Ping is always there to support him and help him regain his strength. When Hu Bai-yi met her for the first time, he felt like she had known her for a long time. The two of them have a bond that makes his friend Kang Sun jealous. After the team retrieves another giant skull from an unknown beast, the cave begins shaking and suddenly it explodes, destroying their whole camp. The soldiers, led by Officer Han Jiuyang, get their weapons ready to fight back, but the only ones to come out from the cave are Professor Yang and some workers. This incident isn't a complete loss, however. A path has opened inside the mountain, so they'll send a special team to go with Professor Yang to investigate. Yang Pin immediately volunteers to help her dad, and that causes Hu Bai-yi to volunteer as well, which in turn makes Kang Sun come along too. The team enters the cave and follows the discovered path until they come across a giant chasm, which they proceed to climb down while noticing a butterfly-like creature flying around them. They eventually make it to an icy platform with another chasm in the middle, so they climb down this one as well until they find an unexplored cave filled to the brim with strange fossils. After wandering around for a while, they find an exit that comes out at a complete opposite mountain from the one they entered. There, Professor Yang tells Hu Bai-yi that legends say somewhere in this area is the gate of an ancient kingdom belonging to a pent secret government. Their chat is suddenly interrupted when the other soldiers let them know of a very important find, a humongous paw print on the snow. While Han and the rest of the team finish installing a door at the mountain entrance, Professor Yang and his men begin following the trail of paw prints to find the beast that left them, which is actually nearby. The creatures they find first, however, are the little flying guys from the cave, but now they look at them more closely, they notice they aren't butterfly-like, they're weird-looking bats. Nothing happens when they land on a sleeve, but one of the soldiers catches one with his bare hand and that proves to be a mistake. He suddenly starts burning with a blue flame at an alarming speed until there's nothing left but his bones. Soon they're surrounded by these bats and the soldiers begin shooting to scare them away, but they lose a few men to the fire anyway. All the shots scare the giant beast and make it go away, but its sudden heavy turning causes an avalanche. The party starts running down the mountain as the snow swallows many of the soldiers, but there comes a point where they can't keep going. There's an abyss in front of them. They have no other choice but to jump, but before doing so, Professor Yang ties Hu Bai-yi and his daughter together. The pair falls and the rope gets stuck on a piece of ice, and after moving from side to side a couple of times, the friction makes the rope break and the two of them fall. Even months later while sleeping on a train, Hu Bai-yi doesn't understand how he survives that fall, especially after losing even more men that get killed by hitting their heads or getting stabbed by the ice. When he awakes at the bottom of the abyss, there are only 4 parts